The grilled bagel breakfast sandwich is back as part of Tim's 2 for $4 breakfast deal. Get yours at Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop.
Welcome to the High Top Resort.
Hey, I'm not done. You need to know this offer is good with any of our delicious classic bagel varieties like everything, 12 grain, or even pretzel. Plus, you can have your choice of sausage or bacon. Okay, now we're done. Tim's 2 for $4 breakfast sandwich deal at Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer available on breakfast sandwiches for a limited time. Plus applicable taxes. Single sandwich at regular price.
You ready?
Blog Talk Radio.
Thank you for tuning in to The Awakening. Today is Sunday, March the 15th, and you have tuned in to Spirit Consciousness and Wholistic Healing, Part 9. Today's special guest is Auset Ptah, intuitive artist, and you will be truly inspired as you hear her story, her journey to wellness, her journey to higher consciousness and wellness. There is a wave of conscious awakening sweeping our planet, and as people of all walks of life tune in to this higher vibration of thought, experience, and beingness. We are so happy that Auset is on the show today. How are you, Auset?
I'm fine, thank you. Glad to be on your show.
Awesome.
Okay.
So when you hear the words spirit, consciousness, and holistic healing, what does that mean to you?
But when I hear the word spirit itself, I think of a higher frequency, of a higher energy, a higher being, of a higher self. When I think of consciousness, I think of, I hear being aware, just being aware of our surroundings and the things that are going on around us in this atmosphere, being in tune, being connected with spirit. When I think of holistic, I think of healing yourself, spirit, mind, and body, getting a total, complete healing versus traditional medicine, which is just catering to one specific need. But through holistic healing, I see people, I think of people trying to find a particular alternative medicine to heal different things that are going on with their body, or finding something that's complementary to their needs.
Absolutely. So very important, how that all works together. Can you share with us what led you to your spiritual path?
Well, I think we all are on a spiritual path. It's just that we don't acknowledge it right off. So we've always been on a spiritual path, is what I believe. But I believe that it takes something to awaken you to the idea that to help you recognize, yes, I'm on a path. And the things that led me to this path awoke me to the path that I was on a path, was that my journey started in Christianity as a dance minister, teaching color and how to use color is a ministry. And one thing seemed to have led to another. I wanted a deeper understanding of God and where he was and who he was. And in trying to find and seek the face of God, I wound up coming into understanding that to find God was to find myself. So I started a journey of finding myself, going within myself to learn things. And in learning that, I learned that my gifts were of healing, went beyond just the dance ministry. So in my journey with self, which started on a spiritual walk, started about maybe 5 years ago, when I started coming into the conscious community and learning about the consciousness of being awake. And then from there, I came into more spirit healers, light workers, learning more about that. And I found and became more in tune with my personal gifts of tarot card readings, intuitive readings, oracle readings. I got in tune with my, with my understanding chakras and how they work, and now I can see how to use color and that together to begin my journey. But basically, that's how my journey began. My journey began trying to find out who the higher, the Most High was, and the divine, and where I fit in the rest of this equation. And in doing that, I found that to find him was to find myself, and to find myself took me to a higher frequency. So
I love that. That is so profound. And I can totally relate to that because my journey is very similar to yours. Absolutely. Can you share some of the people who influenced you and, like, do you consider religion, or are you more a spiritual being? Are you part of any metaphysical groups or spiritual groups or organizations?
Right. Well, again, on that spiritual walk and finding myself, I learned how to take myself out of religion and just become a spiritual being. Have I dealt with many different aspects of religion? Of course I have. I have studied Hebrew, Israelite, Kemetic, Muslim, and Hindu. In my walk of studying different ones, I realized that they all share a common thread, and they all share spirit. And that's the most. They all teach you to learn and know yourself and heal with yourself and begin the light work that you are purposely incarnated to this realm to do, which is a process. But also, I did run into a lot of spiritual people, such as Cyrus, who is out of Dallas. A lot of people that started my spiritual walk started on a higher frequency in Dallas, Texas. Cyrus was one of my teachers. He was the first one to teach me about hugging trees and grounding with the earth. And then I came in to know some of the Ifa, which is another belief system that I'm more keen to, with the Orishas, and I learned a lot about how to heal with the earth and what the earth represented. And so I started understanding my natural attachment to healing with the natural, with nature, and how important healing with nature and color in nature. Also, there's the healing with bountiful blessings that was in Dallas, which is dealing with healing with water energy, with master teacher Lawrence Jordan, and a dear sister of mine who does a chakra DNA awakening and channeling as well. Still is sort of a mentor to me, Tracy Butterfly Clark. They're with Bountiful Blessings and Metamorphosis Gardens. So the other people that I kind of got into later after I moved from Dallas to Houston. Houston, I ran into a wonderful speaker, Janelle Holland. Janelle Holland, who was the host for a conference called the I Am, which is based on taking the chakra energies and affirmations and being able to say your I am healing, I am becoming a better person. And what she needed at the time was an intuitive artist to teach one of the classes from that perspective. And that was my first chance to obtain more students and to gather the students. And then a series of friends. I have, online Facebook friends that we've been friends for a long time, and we share spiritual conversations, which is one reason I'm here now in Flint, Michigan, for Amun Tarifo Tep, which is my kingman, and that's how I counteracted with more spiritual understanding about certain things. And so it's been I've had a lot of key people in my life to aid me on my walk in spiritual.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. And we actually crossed paths on Facebook just here recently, and you have truly been a blessing to my life, to my soul, and I just I thank God for you.
Oh, I'm grateful. Gratitude.
Yes. Can you talk to us a little bit about color healing?
Oh, okay. Well, color healing is basically a creative alternative, I would say, a creative alternative to healing. There are many different holistic ways to heal. People heal with herbs. Some people heal with music. People heal with just meditation. What I'm teaching you to do is add color to all those fields of healing. So color healing basically is using the colors of your chakra energy and being focused on those energies to be able to heal and balance your chakra energy. For example, if we were going to deal with the root chakra, then, you could use labels, color labels on your drinking water, and you can drink the color energy of red. And red has its own frequency. It has its own healing purpose, and it heals and increases the value of that chakra energy, balancing that chakra energy out. So we use a host of different tools. Painting, we paint with paint chakra energy. Sometimes it's spirit-led subjects where you just, I might say let's paint purple butterflies, because we're dealing with an affirmation of transformation, and we want to deal with the crown chakra and opening and transferring your spirit, the transformation into spiritual things or higher frequency things. So we may be dealing with that, and I may say that, but there are times when I allow people to actually free spirit paint, which means basically whatever color is gravitating or levitating with you right at that moment. It gives you the opportunity to express that and express it through color and painting. So it's creative color healing, and those are some of the things that we do in color healing. But color healing is just the use of color to heal to heal your chakra energy and balance the chakra energy.
I love it. That is so beautiful, and I look forward to the opportunity to experience that with you sometime in the near future. Yes. Do you have a website?
Yes, I do. I have a website. It's at colorhealing.weebly, WEEBLY.com. You can check out my website there. You can contact me so far as doing spiritual readings. I like to do those on an appointment type situation. But to do private lessons in painting or the journaling, because we do journaling and vision boards. So do private lessons or to have a group session, maybe with friends or whatever, you can reach me at 313-989-5523. And we could schedule some things or get some things going. Anyone who's interested in doing that, or if you need me to speak at an event, those are ways that you can contact me. Would you like my email as well? Would that be helpful?
Yeah, sure. Share your email as well as how they could reach out to you on Facebook.
Oh, sure. As far as my email goes, I'll do that first. My email is colorhealingartist@gmail.com. You can catch me on Facebook at Auset Ptah, and you'll be able to contact me at that page. And because I just switched a new page, so just in case. Anyway, see, I had been doing a page for the water lotus, but I had some technical difficulties, so I've had to readjust my stuff. So, anywho, right now, the best way for anyone to catch me on Facebook would be for the Auset Ptah page, and you'll see me on the pages. I'm a pretty colorful person with a head wrap, so you'll know that's me when you see that Auset Ptah. So. How
do you spell Auset Ptah?
Auset is spelled A-U-S-E-T. The last name Ptah is spelled P-T-A-H.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
No problem.
And sometime in the future, we have to have you and your king on.
I'll say that'll be amazing. Yeah, that'll be quite nice. I look forward to it and sharing some other things and maybe sharing some classes or some information that go along with color healing. I look forward to being on the show.
We'll have you on again real soon. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Gratitude.
Thank you for tuning in to Awakening to Natural Wellness, The Awakening, Spirit Consciousness, Holistic Healing, Part 9. Namaste.
Hello?
When you don't go to Geico.com, car insurance can seem intense. Like breakup R&B intense.
I thought you said you loved the sweater that I got you. If you didn't, you could
Geico makes it easy. Just go to geico.com anytime to update or check your policy without all the extra drama.
I even had a gift receipt.
The grilled bagel breakfast sandwich is back as part of Tim's 2 for $4 breakfast deal. Get yours at Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop.
Welcome to the High Top Resort.
Hey, I'm not done. You need to know this offer is good with any of our delicious classic bagel varieties like everything, 12 grain, or even pretzel. Plus, you can have your choice of sausage or bacon. Okay, now we're done. Tim's 2 for $4 breakfast sandwich deal at Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer available on breakfast sandwiches for a limited time. Plus applicable taxes. Single sandwich at regular price.